JonBenét Ramsey, 6 years old, had been strangled, sexually assaulted, had her mouth duct taped, her hands bound, her skull fractured.
A 3-page ransom note unraveled the lives of John and Patricia Ramsey. The note said their 6-year-old daughter had been kidnapped from her bedroom overnight, but would be returned in exchange for $118,000.
5:30 a.m. JonBenét's mother, Patsy, goes downstairs and finds an apparent ransom note.
And I started to read it, and it was addressed to John. It said, "We have your daughter." And I immediately ran back upstairs and pushed open her door, and she was not in her bed.
I know who killed JonBenét. There's no doubt in my mind who killed JonBenét. And while this investigation is still ongoing, I don't think it's appropriate that I say that name out loud.
Linda Arndt was the first detective on the scene at the Ramsey house on December 26, 1996, the morning John and Patsy Ramsey had reported their 6-year-old daughter JonBenét missing.
He said there's been a kidnapping. It involves a 6-year-old girl. There was a ransom note, a 2.5-page ransom note.
8:10 a.m., Arndt arrived at the Ramsey home and meets John Ramsey for the first time.
How did he strike you?
Cordial.
Cordial? Mm-hmm. Upset?
Cordial.
Distraught?
Cordial.
Did it strike you at all that that was behavior that was unusual for somebody whose child was just kidnapped?
That at one point, she says John Ramsey took time out in the middle of the crisis to read his mail.
Nobody said it's 10 o'clock and the kidnappers haven't called?
Nobody said that.
By 10:30 in the morning, Arndt was the only police officer in the house with John and Patsy Ramsey, their pastor, and 4 family friends. As they waited for news, the tension was mounting. Arndt called her station house for backup repeatedly, but none had arrived. She asked John Ramsey and his friend Fleet White to search the house again, top to bottom. She says John Ramsey headed straight to the basement. She heard Fleet White scream for an ambulance, and then a chilling discovery.
And I see John Ramsey carrying JonBenét up the last 3 steps from the basement. And my mind exploded. And everything that I had noted that morning stuck out, instantly made sense. And JonBenét was clearly dead. And she's been dead for a while.
Do you think this person will ever be indicted, will ever be charged or convicted?
No.
What you're saying is, whoever killed JonBenét will get away with murder.
Yes.
There was no visible sign of forced entry. The body was found in a place where people are saying someone had to know the house.